Right now, the General Assembly is opening its first session of the new year. Local lawmakers have a lot to tackle in the next few months, including a $120 million budget deficit, pension reform, and casino gambling. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau joins us live outside the State House with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
You might hear some lawmakers whispering it's only a $120 million deficit considering what they've dealt with in years past. But they'll also be talking about during this session gay marriage, gambling, as you said, and also first up, redistricting. After a session opening prayer, the gavel sounded the start of working on an estimated $120 million budget deficit, relatively low considering last year started with a $331 million shortfall. Speaker Fox tells us there are no plans right now, at least, to tax the state to a balanced budget.
Not opening that door yet. As I said, that's the last place to go, and we're changing that consciousness. I've said
the
that.
Governor's opened that door a little bit.
We're going to have some conversations about it. He opened the door. I mean, he has his position, his starting position. We have our starting position, and I've said that because Rhode Island, where we've been over the last couple of decades, we need to have the discussion of revenue enhancements last, not first.
Speaker Fox offered no specifics on what might be cut, but the minority leader tells us his party has some targets.
I think there's plenty of things to cut in the budget, but there's usually not the willpower on the Democratic side of the aisle to do it.
What might you cut?
One of the things I advocated last spring was reducing the eligibility levels for the Medicaid. We have one of the highest, most generous Medicaid eligibility structures in the country.
Representative Newberry also tells us the Republicans will submit a package of legislation to reduce regulation on businesses. Meanwhile, Speaker Fox pointed out without pension reform, the deficit would be about $200 million worse. If there's pension reform during this session, it will focus on municipal pensions. Live with the Mobile Newsroom in Providence, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.